But then again, I'm the boring guy that when he plays Grand Theft Auto, so I guess, I'm just asking for it at that point. So, actually, we actually have a couple of questions and discussion topics that were brought up to us. Originally, I was going to bring these to the Q&A that we were going to host, but unfortunately we had some unforeseen circumstances happen last weekend.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do it, and I think we moved things to 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So we'll just let questions gather again, but let's go ahead and get into some of these. The first of all is...
I feel like I've done this whole maze.
This gets brought up from time to time of, like, we get asked, why we're a Game Grumps knockoff or whatever. But this is the first time where we've actually been told to implement a planned feature of the Game Grumps. So let's just go ahead and present it.
Okay.
Currently our upload schedule is what it is. And somebody actually asked why we didn't adopt the Game Grumps type of upload schedule since we're a Let's Play channel. And for those who don't know what it is, I'm going to try and give as rough an explanation as I can, because I don't know it off the top of my head. And correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, because you'd probably know better than me. You watch more Game Grumps than I do.
Right.
Their schedule is they upload 2 videos a day, but they're not necessarily, like, in an order, so to speak.
Right.
They will prioritize stuff, but, like, they'll prioritize the popular stuff, but they just upload 2 videos a day.
Yeah.
And usually it's just like, okay, we'll go through the game. So if we have, an hour's worth of footage of Bloodborne, we will put up 2 parts on Monday and then whatever we have left on Tuesday and then move to the next game.
Pretty much.
That's usually how it goes. They don't... I've seen them diversify, but it's been rare. Kind of thing. Rare.
It's kind of sporadic because there are...
Speaking of British companies that aren't British anymore. Anyway.
Yeah.
So you have that schedule, but the other thing too that you have to consider on that is why don't we also have the same upload time as the Game Grumps, which is usually 15 minutes.
Oh.
It's very rare, correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, it's very rare when they go above 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like there has to be a pivotal cutscene, or there has to be, beating the game, and then you'll get that 40-minute video.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rare. They usually stay into that 15-minute limit, and sometimes they'll go as high as 20, but usually it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's like the 15 to 20-minute range, and I'm not saying that... Look, I'm going to start this off with, I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. It's not. It's worked for them, obviously.
Yeah.
Here's the differences between us, though, because here's the other thing you have to consider. The Game Grumps literally do recording sessions for up to 8 hours.
Yeah, they spend a full day doing it.
Yeah, and so they spend the whole day, like, once a week doing that. There's been very few times where I've heard that they've taken breaks to do Star Bomb or whatever, and they had a backlog, so it didn't matter. Okay? But in our case, we record weekly. And I'm just going to be optimistic about this because, as optimistic as I can. At bare minimum, we're recording, let's say 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours. Obviously, we're coming up on the holiday time, which is going to be harder because your schedule, like, quadruples those 2 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, bare minimum, we're recording 4 hours once a week. With 2 games, two games. If we add in a third, it gets to about 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
We never hit the 8-hour mark. If we ever have, I can't even think when. So at that point, there's already that difference. We're talking about 8-hour recording sessions, and in some cases, I actually do know that when they get ready for the live shows or whatever, they will double up on those sessions just to get the material to cover for the live shows. That does happen. So already you have to have that comparison. Are we going to have to do the boss again?
No.
Can we do the boss again?
No, we can't.
No, we can't. Okay.
I just need to get out of here. I don't know where anything is on the side.
Because some of these bosses are awesome.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do them again?
Unfortunately, we can't.
But that's something that has to be considered, and then let's actually get into now that we've put that in perspective, let's actually get into the question. If we did it, I can definitely tell you making 2 videos a day work, and here's the thing, it's 7 days a week, guys. They're doing 2 videos 7 days a week. I confirmed this last week because I've been watching some of their newer Let's Plays, and they're uploading stuff on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
We occasionally have a Saturday video, but in the last couple of weeks, we've had nothing. Because our Let's Plays have been done. And we don't have a new one until October. So, 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. You already can't make that work.
Yeah.
Because we do 4-hour recording sessions and our video lengths are 25 minutes. So where they're basically walking away with, let's say 3 to 4 minimum that they're walking away with on a Bloodborne session. We're walking away with 2 for a Shantae session. So already we could lower our video limit or our video lengths. We could do that.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, like, we could do that starting the next Let's Play after. I don't know if I'd recommend that for the RPGs, but you could do it.
Yeah. Plus, you know...
Really, realistically, to burn through a game like Xenogears quick, we should be doing hour-long parts.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because that game is pretty lengthy.
It is lengthy. It's like 50-plus hours. And we've already put in, like, what is there, 20 episodes up now? So you have to imagine that's like, oh, we've already put in like 10
I thought I got this
hours.
squid. Yeah.
So I'm really trying not to be like Mr. Pessimistic, but in order to do that schedule, we'd have to literally rework how we do things already, and the way we do things works for us. We can't necessarily deny that. It's been working for a while, and I don't see a real reason to stop it. I mean, technically, we could do 1 video a day. And even then, I'd be worried about the Saturday and Sunday video. To, like, get you guys more caught up. And maybe, you know... Or bring you guys a little bit more up to speed. But yeah, that would be not impossible, but it would definitely create issues later on, because we would, like, what happens if we miss a week?
Yeah.
We don't have the backlog to be able to go into it. So that's kind of my viewpoint on the matter. Alex, what's your thoughts on that?
It's the same, pretty much. Plus, also remember, the grumps don't cut as much. You know, you see a lot of Aaron's mess-ups on screen.
Yes.
And you see a lot of retreads, and you see a lot of...
But that's also part of the adorability there, is like, you know, Aaron's meltdowns.
That's part of their charm, right? We all love to mock Aaron how he sucks at video games.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but not everybody has a meltdown like Aaron. Sometimes they're like legit rage.
Yeah, you'd probably get bored if we were doing that.
Well, but at that point, if we had the meltdowns, we would be exactly like the Game Grumps.
Yeah.
We'd be literally trying to be the Game Grumps for you. Does that sound fun?
No.
I watch the Game Grumps, I watch Video Games Awesome, I watch a numerous amount of Let's Players who all do it differently. And the reason I like them is because they do it differently. I like the Grumps just as much as you guys do.
Yeah.
But eventually, you want to move to something else. And even the Grumps know that. Because they basically built their content to be able to be watched when you want to watch it. They have this ginormous backlog that you guys can just go watch at your leisure. So if you're in the mood, you can go watch Heart of Darkness. You can go watch Super Mario Sunshine. It's all there. At least until YouTube becomes the empire, and then we're all screwed.
Yeah.
We're all... Don't lie, we're all expecting it.
We are.
We're all waiting for the Imperial music to start playing when YouTube makes an announcement. So, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I mean, we could actually implement that for a month and see how we feel about it. But I have a feeling that, like, our opinions, unless videos dramatically, like, views dramatically improve, I don't see that being a regular thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if all of a sudden we get, 2,000 views for a Xenogears episode, then great. Sure, we'll do that. Because obviously it works. But you have to get the 2,000 views. That's all I'm saying. I mean, we can imitate the grumps only so much.
It's true. We really can.
Before we literally melt down, and then we are not we're not Drak and Shadow anymore. We are the grumps.
We're grump
We are grumpier and grumpiest. According to the Wind Waker video. And I don't think you guys want us to have that epic meltdown. You really don't. But it's definitely something we can consider, like, if we want to get things more brought up to speed for you guys. Just so you guys can have the parts right there. I get that a lot of people don't like the once-a-week model. But it seems to work. I don't even know, what do Beard Brothers do now? Because I know they don't do 3 actively. I want to say they do 1, maybe 2.
I think they're quite a bit like us, where they have like several videos spread out through the week, but each series is like once a week. So like you'll get, you know, a Sonic video on Monday, then Tuesday you'll get another game.
Which makes sense for them, because the featured content isn't necessarily Super Beard Brothers. It's the Completionist. Well, it's the Dex.
Yeah.
You know, that's where their work is going. This is just something they do on the side. You sounded like depressed by that. Are you saying you want Super Beard Brothers to be their more focus?
No. I was gonna say the Completionist is a different channel from the Beard Brothers.
Yes, it is.
So.
And it's intended to be Let's Play content.
I cannot figure out how to get this damn squid.
I wish I could tell you.
Look it up.
It's not as simple as you make it out to be, because unfortunately we don't have exact. What the hell? So we're using my flimsy surface right now, so keep that in
I've been through this dumb thing like 20 times. I don't know how to get in.
Which one is this? Spindleweb Island?
Yeah, this is Spiderweb Island.
Spiderweb Island.
So it's the dungeon there.
So Shantae. See it.
Oh, maybe I found it.
Yeah, there we go. That was it. Yay! We found our way into the Heart Squid! Okay, that was it. That's all. Pirates flare out of here.
I can't. You can't use them in dungeons. They're only for fields.
Well, bullcrap.
Well,
I'm calling bullcrap on this one, too. Way forward, you ruined my childhood. You weren't even there for my childhood. You ruined it. Way to go, hero.
This game is after your childhood.
It is so very much after my childhood.
You, like, graduated when Shantae first debuted.
No, I think I was way past that point.
The first one was
I think I was... What was the first one?
Well, the first one was right as the Game Boy Advance came out, so yeah, you probably were after.
Yeah, what year did the original Shantae hit?
Like 2002?
Yeah, I would have been barely graduated at that point, so... Yay! Okay, so we've got all of the...
Heart Squids.
All of the Spiderweb Island ones taken care of.
I don't know. I might not.
So, let's get into the next question. This is, again, one of those compared... I feel like we're getting compared to the Game Grumps on it.
Just because we're a two-person Let's Play channel doesn't mean we're Game Grumps.
It's not like a dozen other people don't do this format.
Jesus.
I mean, it's like Christmas. Like, there's 2 best friends play on Machinima. No, so the next question is, so have you guys ever considered or actually implemented longer recording sessions? Yes. We have done longer recording sessions way back when we started. Well, we started to realize that, yeah, that didn't really work for schedules.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to do.
Especially considering that at that time, you're still working. I was going to school at that time, so schedules would change. I've literally had semesters where one semester I was in morning classes, the next I was in night classes, just because that's what I could get available. So there were a lot of times where we actually did experiment with that. So that, yes, we have experimented with it. It just doesn't work. One thing that usually happens is one of us is extremely tired by the time we actually get to the recording session. Because, well, we have to prioritize life. Or one of us is just, most of the time it's just we're burnt out. And therefore, not really a whole lot of contributions can happen. as you guys have kind of seen, like, most recently we've had a lot of issues where I've been on meds and therefore couldn't really keep my focus, or Alex was just tired from a long work day.
Yeah.
And couldn't keep track of the conversation. So yes, we've done it. It's proven to not work that well for us. Kind of a follow-up question into that is, if you guys have a backlog of episodes, why don't you just upload them all? Well, then we wouldn't have a backlog.
Yeah. It would defeat the purpose of having.
It's not like we're hiding them for you. We keep the backlog just in case, well, shit happens.
Yeah.
You know, perfect example here. Alex is getting ready for the toughest... So, Alex works retail. We've brought this up a number of times. And now he's getting ready to work in what is considered to be, like, the worst time to work retail in the year.
Yeah.
Absolute worst time. Because not only do you have to deal with grumpy customers, like, every day, you also have to deal with people trying to run you down because of clearance sales or whatnot.
Yeah.
And also holidays. So at that point, just in case we have that moment of, dude, I'm just throwing a story out here, Alex, so don't get mad at me. It's just like, dude, I got my leg broken because some idiot grandma wanted to have that Xbox. I can't make it into the office. Then I can say, sure, dude, go and recover. Have at it, you know? And then at that point, I can literally say, yeah, we have the episodes to be able to back it up, and you guys will get the content. They make it sound like we literally withhold the content from them. Yeah. We have it in there for you, cat. No, we don't. This is Let's Plays 101. Like, when we were starting out, this is the stuff that was being recommended. You know, have that backlog just in case crap happens.
Yeah.
So we did that, and we like having that just in case, you know, I need to go take a 2.5-week vacation in August. Or Alex needs some extra time to get through a holiday season. Which isn't entirely out of the question.
Yeah, really.
The mentality here is more along the lines of, we would much prefer to not have a week where you get nothing.
Yeah.
We'd rather have you get something.
Yeah, we don't want to have a schedule slip.
Yeah. We don't like having that, and frankly, I honestly believe that one of the things you can at least say about this channel is its dependability.
Yeah, we're consistent at least.
We are consistent. If a part goes up late, it's like a day late. And you will get apologies on Twitter because it's late. But we already have that record, so at that point, I'm not complaining about that. So, and the other thing I also want to make sure that I'm coming across here, we're not making fun of you. This is legit constructive criticism.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate that. We love seeing that way more than, this channel sucks.
Yeah.
We like seeing that a lot more, but we're just telling you why this won't work. At least for now. If things change, let's say a year down the line, yeah, then we can revisit that model. If Alex changes his mind, he's like, you know what, dude, I don't want to do this whole script writing thing anymore. I just want to do the Let's Play content. We've left things open that we can change. It's okay, Alex. You can change.
We can change.
I can change.
Evangelion number whatever. You cannot change.
You cannot change. You cannot redo. Speaking of which, I actually did notice I'm not going to get my Gundam update right now, but I just barely noticed that I think I know the voice of the best friend of Kouraki. I think he's played by Shinji. I think he's played by
Spike
Shinji.
Spencer?
By Spike Spencer, yeah.
You gotta look this up now.
I tried to look it up earlier and I couldn't find like an official cast on IMDb for it.
Well, don't look.
I found the Japanese cast for it, but
yeah, I would look at Anime News Network. IMDb is good, but you know, it's only as good as how the people update it.
Gundam is kind of unreliable on ANN.
No,
Sometimes they know the voice actor, sometimes they don't.
I mean,
Oh my gosh, Paddington is getting a sequel.
oh yeah,
I haven't even seen the first one. I need to go see that.
I haven't seen it either.
I like Paddington as a kid.
Also, it's a Gundam character, then no, it wouldn't be Spike. Because unless it's dubbed in Texas or LA, it's unlikely it's him.
The OVAs weren't necessarily done in the same places.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's an OVA. So well,
Yeah, Stardust Memory is a OVA. So those were done in different places.
Okay.
Hence why we had funky sounding Amuro in Zeta. Zeta for a while there was treated not like an anime series.
Weren't a lot of the OVAs done in Canada though? In Canada, eh?
I don't know.
'Cause, I mean,
I don't know all of them.
yeah. I know the original Ween and Seed Destiny were all dubbed in Canada, eh? Stupid, I know.
No, he wasn't. Randy McPherson played
Randy
Keith.
McPherson.
I don't even know who he is.
Yeah. I haven't really. Outside of Evangelion, I haven't seen Spike Spencer do much.
Oh, he did Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue.
Wow, that's a mind trip and a half movie.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
No, I've not seen it. I've heard about it.
Dude, you need to see it.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty twisted.
You need to see it. It's like it's a whole. You'll even question your own identity by the end of it.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't think things could get crazy like that until I saw Paranoia Agent. Okay, that's the difference here.
Oh, I didn't wanna. Oh yeah, I do wanna.
So yeah, unfortunately, no. I have seen some stuff that Spike Spencer has done after Ava, but none of it was very good.
Yeah, I mean, I know he still did some stuff in the post-Ava years at ADV, but he really just kind of dropped off the voice acting scene. I really don't know what he does outside voice acting anymore.
Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the
Well, he
thing.
comes back for the Ava movies.
Yeah, he still comes back for those, and you know, I saw him.
He's just mad at anime fans because they just don't like Shinji. He's like, well, then I'm just gonna play Shinji the rest of my life.
He came to Anime Bonsai once. That was our second year.
Aw, that makes me sad because unfortunately we will not be able to make Anime Bonsai this year.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be there this year, but I'm saying.
Yeah, for those who are hoping to see us at Anime Bonsai in Layton, Utah, unfortunately we're not going to be able to make it work this year. We had a panel worked out, but unfortunately we got bumped to the waiting list, and then, well, life happened for people, and so it looks like we won't be able to make it work.
Life happened, but oh well, it works for the best. Cause
We are planning for next year, though.
Yeah.
So-
Because again, I want that PS4 soon, and I figured, oh well, now I don't have to splurge on a hotel this time.
Yeah. And then at that point, I mean, maybe by then we'll have the awesome subscriber base, and then you don't have to worry about that because we'll pay for the hotel. That's a dream, right?
Yeah. Don't mind.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather dream about it. You know,
It's good to have a dream.
it's good to have a dream. It's good to have motivation. You can
Follow your dreams. You can reach your goals.
Stupid spiky thingy.
Beefcake! Beefcake!
so risky doing South Park jokes in front of Alex because he's not gonna get them.
It's true, I probably won't get most of them.
Yes, like the episode where if you say shit too many times, then you awaken Cthulhu. And well, not Cthulhu, but like that episode was so weird. So they decided to have a shit counter
Yeah.
in that whole episode, and then we found out that all of the curse words are basically imprinted on stone tablets, and if you say them enough times, you will summon the dark demon that represents them. And so we actually got to see the summoning of the shit demon.
Okay. I love it.
I can't even remember what the shit demon looked like, but it was dumb. It was such a dumb reveal, and it was intended that way. It's one of those times where, again, I think you would enjoy South Park with the right episode. Because I'll give my credit to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They make fun of everybody.
They really do, yeah.
I know people like to say that Matt Groening and Seth MacFarlane do. They kind of don't. They are very targeted in their efforts.
Yeah.
Trey Parker, Matt Stone, they don't care who you are. They don't care what you've been through. They making fun of you.
Oh, it's fitting you bring up Matt Groening because I've been meaning to bring this up as a fun bit of trivia, but so I've mentioned so many times. Shantae was created by a husband and wife team, Matt and Aaron Bosin. As it turns out, Aaron Bosin worked as a layout artist on Futurama for a few episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That is interesting.
before she started working with her husband at Way Forward. She doesn't do too much in the game scenes these days.
Aw.
Yeah, I think that probably just wanted to focus on the family and taking care of their children, I guess. I don't know.
No, I understand that.
'Cause
It's kind of what I do when I'm not working on stuff.